Hello and welcome back to another episode of Tre Plays, Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. We're on episode 11. We got Messina against Navarro. We're playing in Milwaukee. Looks like we got a high attendance today. We'll check out the standings. Atlanta's up at the top, Cincinnati top, San Diego finally pulled ahead of San Francisco. Seattle 9 games ahead of Oakland. Minnesota making a run for the top again. Milwaukee was at top previously. Baltimore up at the top, 8.5 games ahead of Toronto. That's us, Baltimore Rose. Check out the schedule. Coming up, we're on a winning streak, except for that one loss to the Red Sox. But so far in June, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 losses as we start the 15th of June. And up next, we have the Cleveland Indians. And let's get this started. Play ball.
Play ball.
Brady Anderson up to bat. Brady Anderson, walk-off home run. His 13th of the season. .403 feet. McLemore up to butts. Bat. It's batting a .280 this season. And he hits it to the second baseman. Mike Devereaux up to bat. Devereaux hits a line drive down the third baseline. He's rounding first. He's going to second. And he has a stand-up double. Chris Hoyle's up to bat. And they're able to convert a double play. Hoyle's hit it to the second baseman. And they throw it to second to tag out Devereaux. Go to the bottom of the first. The O's are on the board. 1-0. And we got Hamilton, Yount, and Surhoff up to bat for the Brewers. Mike Messina, which is the fastball inside ball. Hamilton takes a strike looking. Takes another strike on the knuckleball. And Reynolds makes the play at first. Robin Yount up to bat. He's batting a .258. That's last season, though. Yount smashes a deep foul ball. Robin Yount gets a base hit into shallow left. B.J. Surhoff up to bat.
He's out.
And they're able to convert a double play. B.J. Surhoff hits it to Messina. And Messina throws it to first for the tagout. Gomez up to bat. Gomez hits a shallow single to left field. Pagliaro grounds out to the shortstop, and they force a double play. Harold Baines up to bat. It's a line drive to third base, and he's thrown out at first. Bottom of the second, we got Vaughn, Relmer, and Jaha up to bat for the Brewers. Greg Vaughn, 30 home runs last season. He could definitely hit it out of the park. Swings and misses. Hits it to Ripken. Makes the play at first. Kevin Relmer up to bat. Relmer hits it into shallow right field for a base hit. Jaha hits a strike. And they're able to convert a double play. And top of the third, Ripken, Reynolds, and Anderson. Ripken swings for the fences and misses. Ripken gets a hit in shallow left field. Reynolds up to bat. Reynolds grounds out to the shortstop, and they're able to convert it to a double play. Brady Anderson up to bat. He homered the first at bat. And he hits it to the shortstop. Changes the side. We got Nilsson, Lipstach, and Spears up to bat. Nilsson, pop fly. Devereaux's able to get under it. 4 and out. Lipstach up to bat. Reynolds easily makes the play. Spears up to bat. Takes the first strike looking. And Spears hits a pop fly to McLemore into deep right field to change the side. And we got McLemore, Devereaux, and Hoyles up to bat. McLemore grounds out to the shortstop. Devereaux hits a long ball to deep left field for a stand-up double.
Safe.
Hoyle swings and misses. Hoyles grounds out to the shortstop, moves Devereaux to scoring position. And they throw Gomez out at first. Hamilton, Yunt, and Surhoff up to bat for the Brewers. Hamilton takes the first one looking. Mussina makes the play at the mound. Yunt up to bat. Yunt takes the first one looking. Ripken gets under it. Surhoff up to bat. Takes the first strike looking. Second strike looking. And BJ Surhoff strikes out swinging. And we move to the top of the fifth. Pagliaro, Baines, and Ripken up to bat. Pagliaro hits it to right field. Pop fly. Baines swings and misses. Baines grounds out to the shortstop. Ripken up to bat, leading the O's with 14 homers. And he hits it back to the pitcher, thrown out at first. And they have Vaughn, Relmer, and Jaha up to bat. Here's Greg Vaughn. Amazing jumping catch by Pagliaro at third. Kevin Relmer up to bat. Hits it to McLemore in right field. Jaha up to bat. Jaha hits it into deep left field. Anderson gets under it, and that changes the side. And we have Reynolds, Anderson, and McLemore up to bat as we move to the top of the sixth. Reynolds swings and misses. Reynolds pop foul territory. Reynolds hits it to the shortstop. Brady Anderson up to bat. Anderson pulls it the other way, and right fielder gets under it for a pop fly. McLemore, secret bunt.
Foul.
Misses the secret bunt. Hits it to third base, and he's thrown out at first. And they have Nilsson, Listach, and Spears up to bat. First at bat, Nielsen. Nielsen grounds out to first base. Listach takes the pitch. Rolls past Reynolds. Spears. And they're able to make a double play. The O's defense is extraordinary. And we have Devereaux, Hoyles, and Gomez up to bat. Devereaux swings and misses. Devereaux hits it into deep left field. He's rounding first. He's going to second. And Devereaux, his third double of the day. Hoyles up to bat. Hoyles thrown out at first. Gomez up to bat. Swings and misses.
He's out.
Gomez hits it to the second baseman, and he's out. Pagliaro hits it to first base, and he's out. And we have Hamilton, Yunt, and Surhoff up to bat, bottom of the seventh. Here's the pitch to Hamilton.
Foul ball.
He hits a foul ball. Another pitch to Hamilton. And it hits a foul ball. And Hamilton swings and misses and yells at the ump like it's the ump's fault. Yunt up to bat. Hits a little dribbler to Ripken, and Ripken makes the play at first. BJ Surhoff up to bat. Reynolds makes the play. Throws him out at first. Go to the top of the eighth. We have Baines, Ripken, and Reynolds up to bat. Up first, Harold Baines. Got 2 homers last game. Hits it to the right fielder for an out. Ripken up to bat. Hits a little dribbler to the shortstop. He's thrown out at first. Reynolds up to bat. Hits a shallow single to right field. Anderson up to bat. Oh, and they pick off Reynolds looking at first. Now move to the bottom of the eighth. We got Vaughn, Relmer, and Jaha up to bat. A dangerous area. Ripken makes the catch at shortstop. Evan Relmer up to bat. Takes the first strike looking. Takes a ball. Strike swinging. Reynolds makes the play. Throws him out at first. Jaha up to bat. Jaha gets under it, hits it to Anderson for a base hit. Nilsson up to bat. Nilsson hits it into shallow right field for a base hit. Listach up to bat. And Messina fields it, runs it to first base for a change of sides. And top of the ninth, we have Brady Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Anderson gets a base hit to shallow right field. He's on base. McLemore, secret bunt.
Out.
McLemore thrown out at first, but Anderson advances to second. Devereaux, secret bunt.
Ball.
Anderson advances to third with that sacrifice play. Chris Hoyles up to bat. Swings and misses.
Right.
Hoyles swings and misses. And they throw Hoyles out at first to end the side. Go to the bottom of the ninth. The O's lead 1-0. We got Spears up to bat. Hits it to Gomez, and they tag him out at first. Hamilton up to bat.
Right.
Takes the first strike looking. And they're able to make the play at second. The ball dribbles past Reynolds. Robin Yount up to bat. And Yount hits it back to Mussina. And that ends the game. The Orioles shut out the Brewers 1-0. Rockies hire Shrink to help team win. Their player of the game is their pitcher, who did 9 innings. And only kept the O's at 1 run, which is that single walk-off homer in the first inning and the first pitch. Hey, what's up, Matt Lee? Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a good win. I was kind of surprised that they didn't get, like, back-to-back homers. The Mets lose to Atlanta. San Francisco out Cincinnati. Seattle gets rocked by Kansas City, lowering their lead. Let's see. Minnesota beats Toronto. Cleveland beats Detroit. And we got Sutcliffe versus Bones with a pretty high attendance. Anderson up to bat. Anderson single into left field for a base hit. McLemore, secret bunt. And McLemore's sacrifice bunt is successful. Moves Anderson to second. Devereaux thrown out at first. Anderson advances to third. And Hoyles hits a line drive to the right fielder, and that ends the inning. Half of the inning, and we got Hamilton, Yount, and Surhoff up to bat. Here's Hamilton taking the pitch. Reynolds is doing amazing after becoming the second baseman. Like, nothing's getting by there. And then I moved Gomez to first base, who's a little bit slower. Ripken makes the play at shortstop. BJ Surhoff up to bat. Takes the first strike swinging. Reynolds fields it, throws it to first. And Harold Reynolds' arm at second is crazy. Gomez up to bat. Gomez grounds out to second base, gap. Pagliaro up to bat. Swings and misses. Pagliaro grounds out to the shortstop.
Out.
Harold Baines up to bat.
He's out.
And third baseman makes an amazing jumping catch to get Baines out. As we move to the bottom of the second, we have Vaughn, Relmer, and Jaha up to bat. Greg Vaughn, the monster, up to bat, takes the first pitch.
He's out.
Anderson able to get under it. Relmer up to bat.
He's out.
Caught by Gomez. Jaha takes the pitch.
Here I.
Strike looking. Grounds out to Ripken to change the side. And we have Ripken, Reynolds, and Anderson up to bat. Ripken hits a base hit into shallow left field.
He's out.
And they're able to convert a double play. Reynolds hits it back to the pitcher, and they throw Ripken out at first.
He's out.
Anderson line drive to third baseman, and it's caught. Move to the bottom of the third. Tied game, and we have Nilsson up to bat. Pagliaro makes the play at first. Listach up to bat. Listach gets a base hit into deep right field. Listach gets a double, stand-up double. Spears up to bat.
He's out.
Reynolds makes the play. Hamilton. And Reynolds makes the play. Throws it to first. Tags him out. Still anyone's ball game as we move to the top of the fourth. McLemore hits a little blooper, and it drops in between two defenders. And McLemore's on base.
He's out. Safe.
And they almost convert another double play.
Here I.
Boyles up to bat. Boyles hits a little blooper to shortstop.
He's out.
And they force a double play at second and first. Still anyone's game. We have Yunt, Surhoff, and Vaughn up to bat. Here's Yunt taking the first pitch.
He's out.
Caught by Pagliaro. BJ Surhoff
Here I.
takes the first strike looking.
Here I.
Second strike looking, and he's going to think it's inside, but it's way outside. And he swings and misses. Strikes out. Greg Vaughn up to bat. Takes the first strike. And Greg Vaughn hits a monster over the left field wall. And the Brewers ahead 1-0 after that solo shot. Kevin Relmer up to bat. Reynolds makes the play.
He's out.
And that changes the side. And we have Gomez, Pagliaro, and Baines up to bat for the O's. And Gomez answers with his own solo shot over the right field wall. His 6th of the season. He's blossoming. I switched him out for Hammonds a couple games. And ever since then, he's just like,
He's out.
home run, home run, home run, hit, 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 hit. Baines up to bat. Baines grounds out to the shortstop.
Out.
Ripken up to bat. Ripken answers too with a solo homer over the left field wall, and he walks to the base. His 15th of the season. Harold Reynolds up to bat. Reynolds gets a hit down the first baseline. He's rounding first. He's going to second.
Safe.
And he's safe at second. Brady Anderson up to bat. Brady Anderson.
He's out.
Oh, pop flies to deep right field. And the O's put 2 runs on the board that half. And the O's are ahead 2-1 as we move to the bottom of the 5th. They have Jaha, Nilsson, and Listach up to bat for the 1993 Brewers. Grounds out to Ripken.
Out.
Nilsson up to bat. Reynolds makes the play.
Out.
Listach up to bat.
Here I.
Swings and misses. Listach foul ball. And he's going to think it's inside, but we're going to throw it over here.
He's out.
Pagliaro makes the play. And change of sides. And we have McLemore, Devereaux, and Hoyles up to bat. McLemore hits it back to the pitcher. Like a little lollipop nothing. Devereaux hits it past the shortstop for a single. And Devereaux on base.
Foul ball.
And they force a double play to change the side. And bottom of the 6th, Spears, Hamilton, and Yunt up to bat. Sutcliffe first pitch.
He's out.
Sutcliffe makes the catch. Hamilton. Pop fly to Chris Hoyles at home plate.
He's out.
Robin Yunt grounds out to Ripken.
He's out.
And we have Gomez, Pagliaro, and Baines up to bat. Gomez homered his last time. And got a crazy foul ball right there. And grounds out to the second base gap. Pagliaro up to bat. Foul ball. Foul ball.
Foul ball. Foul ball.
Foul ball. Pagliaro, his 4th homer of the season, belts one over the right field wall just barely. If a defender was there, they would have been able to climb it, snag it from the crowd. Harold Baines hits a shallow left field single.
Here I.
Ripken, swing and miss. Ripken hits it to the shortstop, and they force a double play. And the O's put another run on the board, 3-1, moving to the bottom of the 7th. Hold on, I'm gonna get my ottoman really quick. Sure, I take my headphones off so they don't rip out of my computer. Ottoman under the feet. Alright, Sutcliffe. First pitch to Surhoff. Surhoff pops it up to Reynolds in the gap. Greg Vaughn up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to Ripken. Evan Relmer up to bat. Relmer pops it up to McLemore to change the side. And up next we have Reynolds, Anderson, and McLemore up to bat. Reynolds swings and misses. Reynolds grounds out to third base. Brady Anderson up to bat. Anderson pops up to right field.
He's out.
Right fielder does a shoestring catch. McLemore up to bat. Swings and misses. McLemore hits a monster foul ball. And he hits it to the third base for change of sides. Go to the bottom of the eighth. We have Jaha, Nelson, and Listach up to bat. Jaha hits it into deep left field. Anderson might get the throw. Ooh. Jaha safe at second. Nelson up to bat.
Out.
Thrown out at first. Listach. To the deep right field.
He's out.
McLemore able to get under it. Jaha goes to third. Spears up to bat. And Spears belts a 2-run homer to tie the ball game. Yeah, Mr. 2-home run there. Just belted a 464-foot homer. Hamilton up to bat.
He's out.
Gomez catches it at first, and we go to the ninth, and it's tied ball game. 3-3. Devereaux up to bat. Devereaux grounds out to first. Chris Hoyle's up to bat. Chris Hoyles hits a line drive to left fielder. Gomez up to bat. Gomez gets a single into shallow center field for a base hit. Pagliaro hits it to second baseman, and they throw out Gomez at second. We got Robin Yunt up to bat. Hits it to Pagliaro. E.J. Surhoff up to bat. Reynolds makes the play. Greg Vaughn up to bat. It's a line drive foul ball. Gomez gets under it and makes the play at first. Change of side. We go into extra innings. Top of the 10th, we have Baines, Ripken, and Devereaux up to bat. Harold Baines, pop fly. Oh, it drops before it gets to the defenders. Got Ripken up to bat. Ripken hits it into deep left field. He's rounding first. Baines goes to third. Harold Reynolds up to bat. Reynolds thrown out at first. Baines unable to get to home. Brady Anderson up to bat.
Foul ball.
He foul ball.
He's out.
And hits a line drive to first base. McLemore, secret bunt.
Foul ball.
McLemore, secret bunt. McLemore, foul ball. And McLemore thrown out at first for a change. Well, we left runners in scoring position, but tried. And they have Relmer, Jaha, and Nilsson up to bat. In the bottom of the 10th. Relmer up to bat. Relmer gets a base hit into deep right field. Drops before it gets to McLemore. Jaha up to bat. Jaha, base hit. Deep left field. Nilsson up to bat.
Foul ball.
Oh no! It gets past Reynolds at second. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 10th. 0 outs. Let's see what happens.
He's out.
Gomez makes the play in foul territory. Spears up to bat.
He right.
Swings and strikes. Oh, fuck. And that ends the ball game. Gomez makes an error at first base. And the Brewers win 4-3 in extra innings. Had that too. Let's see, player of the game, I'd say is Ripken with 3 hits, 1 run, and a homer. And their player of the game is Spears with that 3-run homer, or that 2-run homer and an RBI. Well, that sucked. Oh, Minnesota lost 2, so that's good. Seattle got beat by Kansas City. Dodgers rock the Rockies. Meow, meow. Alright, we're going against the Cleveland Indians. They're doing horrible this season. Let's check out the current standings. Toronto still 8.5 games back. Minnesota is ahead, and Seattle still ahead. And we're going against the Cleveland Indians, Valenzuela, who has 10 wins and 1 loss, versus Oeda with 2 wins, 1 loss. Brady Anderson up to bat. Anderson hits it to the shortstop for the first out of the game. McLemore up to bat. Hits it to a diving shortstop, thrown out at first. Mike Devereaux up to bat. It's tricked by that knuckleball. Devereaux hits a huge foul ball. Devereaux sends it into right field with a shoestring catch to change the side. We got Lofton, Espinoza, and Bierga up to bat for the Indians. Kenny Lofton hits it into deep right field. Surprisingly, he didn't take the extra bases. He's like super fast. Espinoza
He's out.
Hits it to Ripken. Carlos Bierga up to bat. Takes the first strike looking.
Save. He's out.
And they're unable to convert a double play. Lofton's just too fast. Albert Bell up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking.
Here I.
Second strike looking.
He's
And
out.
Albert Bell breaks his bat over his knee. And strikes out. We have Hoyles, Gomez, and Pagliaro up to bat. Up first, Chris Hoyles.
Hobble. Here I.
Hoyles swings and misses. Hoyles hits it into deep right field.
He's out.
And are able to get him out. Gomez up to bat. Gomez hits it to the first baseman. He's out. Pagliaro up to bat. Grounds out to the shortstop.
He's out.
And that's the change of sides. Then we have Sorrento, Kirby, and Jefferson up to bat for the Indians.
Here I.
And Reynolds unable to make the
Save.
diving catch on that. And he's on base.
He's out. Save.
Reynolds makes the catch. Jefferson up to bat.
He's out.
Anderson makes an amazing diving catch.
Save.
Sandy Alomar Jr. up to bat. Sandy Alomar hits it into foul territory. Anderson able to get under it. And we have Baines, Ripken, and Reynolds up to bat for the O's.
Here I.
Baines can't get the timing on that slider right.
He's out.
Line drive to the third baseman. Ripken up to bat. Grounds out to second
Ow.
baseman. Reynolds up to bat. Grounds out to the shortstop.
He's out.
All right, go to the bottom of the third. And they have Furman, Lofton, and Espinoza up to bat.
Here I.
Furman takes the first strike with that crazy curveball. Pagliaro makes the play at first. Kenny Lofton up to bat.
He's out.
Gomez makes the play at first. Espinoza. Ripken makes the play.
He's out.
Throws out Espinoza at first. Go to the top of the fourth. We have Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat.
Hobble.
Anderson, foul ball. Anderson hits a base hit to shallow left field.
Here I.
McLemore swings and misses. McLemore, secret bunt.
Ow. Save.
McLemore moves Anderson to second.
Save.
Try to pick off Anderson.
Hobble.
Devereaux, foul ball. And
He's out.
Devereaux pop fly to the left field.
He's out.
And Hoyles hits it to the third baseman to change the side. And we have Bierga, Bell, and Sorrento up to bat. Bierga hits it to Cal Ripken. Albert Bell up to bat. Albert Bell hits it long and hard.
He's out.
Anderson gets under it. Sorrento up to bat. And Sorrento smacks a one-run homer over the right field wall. .435 feet. Wayne Kirby up to bat.
He's out.
Caught by Pagliaro, and that changes the side. As we have Gomez, Pagliaro, and Baines up to bat. Top of the fifth. Gomez gets tricked by that knuckleball. Gomez hits it into deep left field. And he gets stopped by the green monster.
Save.
And he's safe at second. Pagliaro rounds out to the shortstop.
Save.
Gomez on third now. Baines tricked by that. Baines sacrifice to get that run in. Ties the ball game.
He's out.
Ripken hits it to center field, pop fly, and the O's have tied the ball game 1-1 as we move to the bottom of the fifth. The Indians have Jefferson, Sandy Alomar, and Furman up to bat. And here's Jefferson. First pitch from Valenzuela. Picks a ball. Oh, gets past Ripken. Goes into shallow left field. And Furman gets a hit. And we're able to convert a double play with that line drive to Pagliaro.
He's out.
Furman hits it to Pagliaro, and that changes the side. I think I got one of the names mixed up. My bad. Here's Reynolds up to bat. Reynolds hits it into shallow left field for a base hit. Anderson, foul ball. Anderson hits it to right field, pop fly. McLemore up to bat. Foul ball.
He's out. He's out.
Oh, and Anderson gets tagged out while running by the person that caught the ball. Like a little quick double play. Bottom of the sixth, we got Lofted and Espinoza and Bierga up to bat. Kenny Lofton takes the first pitch. It's a strike. Reynolds makes the play. Espinoza up to bat. Pagliaro makes the play at first. Carlos Bierga takes the pitch. Takes the first strike looking. Swings and misses. Reynolds makes the play. Throws it to first for an out. And we go to the top of the seventh. Tie ball game. We have Devereaux, Hoyles, and Gomez up to bat for the O's. And Devereaux smacks a single run homer into center field. His 9th of the season. .447-foot monster. Chris Hoyles hits it to the shortstop. Gomez up to bat. Gomez pulls it to left field.
He's out.
And he's out. Pagliaro up to bat. Hits it to the second base gap. Thrown out at first. And the O's pull ahead 2-1 with that home run by Devereaux. And Albert Bell up to bat. Takes the first strike looking. And Albert Bell hits a monster single-run homer to tie the ball game. First pitch, walk-off home run by Albert Bell. He just flipped the bat. Knew it was out of there. Paul Sorrento up to bat. Grounds out to Ripken.
Ow.
Wayne Kirby up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking.
Here I.
Second strike looking. And Wayne Kirby hits a solo home run over the right field wall. To put the Indians 1 run ahead.
Bobble.
Hamilton hits it to Ripken. Sandy Alomar Jr. takes this first pitch and hits it to the second baseman. And Indians put 2 runs on the board with 2 home runs. We move to the top of the 8th. We have Baines, Ripken, and Reynolds up to bat. And Baines drops a single into shallow left field. Ripken gets a hit into shallow left field.
Hey.
Reynolds swings and misses. Reynolds hits it into foul territory. Anderson up to bat. Anderson swings and misses. Anderson hits it down the first baseline and gets an RBI single. And the O's tie the ball game. McLemore up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to the third baseman. Devereaux hits it to the third baseman, thrown out at first. That changes the side as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Tied ball game, 3-3. Got Furman up to bat. Hits it to Ripken.
Ow.
Kenny Lofton up to bat. And Lofton hits it to Devereaux. Pop fly. Espinoza up to bat. Espinoza pop fly to Anderson. And that changes the sides. Top of the 9th, we have Chris Hoyles, Gomez, and Pagliaro up to bat. Oil swings and misses at that knuckleball. It's crazy. Oils hits it to shallow left field for a base hit.
Safe. Bubble.
Gomez hits it to the shortstop, and they force a double play. Pagliaro hits it to the shortstop,
He's out.
and he's thrown out at first. Go to the bottom of the ninth. Tie ball game. Carlos Bierga up to bat. And Carlos Bierga trying to kite him. Hits it off the back wall for a single. Albert Bell up to bat. Oh, Albert Bell is in a deep left field. Anderson throws it.
Safe.
Oh, and Albert Bell gets a stand-up double.
He's out.
Gomez saves it for the O's. Wayne Kirby up to bat.
Here I.
It's first strike looking.
Out.
Thrown out at first. Jefferson up to bat.
Bubble.
Swings and misses.
He's out.
Pagliaro gets underneath it to change the sides. Going to extra innings, top of the 10th, tie ball game, 3-3, with Baines, Ripken, and Reynolds up to bat.
He's
Baines
out.
hits it to the first baseman. Ripken up to bat. Hits it down
Out.
to the third baseman, thrown out at first. Reynolds up to bat. It's a little blooper to the shortstop.
Safe.
And Reynolds is safe at first.
Time.
And they're going to the bullpen. Switching Ojeda for Lilliquist. And Brady Anderson smacks a 2-run homer into center field, his 14th of the season, and gives the O's a 2-run lead at the top of the 10th. McLemore up to bat. It's a dribbler to the pitcher. And we have Alomar, Furman, and Lofton up to bat for the Indians. Alomar hits it to center field. And they make the tag at second. Crazy arm that Devereaux has. Furman up to bat. Anderson gets under it. Kenny Lofton up to bat. And McLemore makes an amazing diving catch in deep right field to close out the game, and the Orioles outlast the Indians 5-3. Ooh, the Brewers are rumored to be moving to Florida. Their player of the game, I'd say, is Albert Bell. He kind of started the rally. They got 3 homers. Our player of the game, Brady Anderson, with that 2-run homer in the top of the 10th. He's got 3 hits, 3 RBIs, 1 run in, 5 at-bats. Detroit beats Cleveland. I'm playing against Cleveland, though. Oh, that was the day before. Sorry. Ooh, Detroit destroys the Brewers. Seattle gets beat by Texas. Oh, the Yanks beat Minnesota. LA trounces, stomps Cincinnati. Alright, we got Ben McDonald versus Mesa against the Cleveland Indians. They only have 18,480
Play ball.
attendance. They're not doing very good, so not a lot of people want to see them. Anderson up to
Here
bat. Anderson hits a little short center field single. McLemore
He's out.
hits it to the gap, and it's caught. Devereaux, foul ball.
Foul ball. Out. He's out.
And they force a double play. Got Lofton, Espinoza, and Bierga up to bat. Kenny Lofton takes the first pitch.
Here I.
Strike one. How is that a center fielder playable ball? It was hit like right to the right fielder.
Out.
Hits it to Ripken. Ripken makes the play at first. Carlos Bierga up to bat. Pulls it down the first baseline. McLemore throws it to second.
Save.
Albert Bell up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the strike one. And Albert Bell gets a single into deep left field. Anderson tries to beat Lofton, but unable to. And now what's going on? Now everyone's just getting hit and hit and hit.
He's out. Save.
Reynolds makes the catch in the gap. Jefferson up to bat.
He's out.
Gomez makes the diving catch. And Cleveland gets 4 hits, puts 1 run on the board. Let's go to the top of the second. Chris Hoyles up to bat. Chris Hoyles hits it in a shallow left field for a base hit. Gomez hits it to the second baseman, and they force a double play. Kuas. Pagliaro up to bat. Hits it to the second baseman.
He's out.
And that changes the side. We got Alomar Jr., Furman, and Lofton up to bat for the Cleveland Indians. Here's the pitch. Alomar hits it to left field. Anderson gets underneath it. Furman up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to Ripken. Kenny Lofton up to bat. Hits it into shallow right field for a base hit. Espinoza up to bat. It's a pop fly.
He's out.
That changes the side. As we move to the top of the third, we have Baines, Ripken, and Reynolds up to bat. Baines hits it into center field.
He's out.
Caught by Lofton. Ripken up to bat.
Foul ball.
Ripken foul ball. Ripken hits it to deep left field. Left center, he's rounding first. And he's staying on second.
Save.
Ooh, Ripken barely makes it to third.
Save. Out. He's out.
Couldn't convert it to a run. Carlos Bierga up to bat.
Here I. Here I.
Bierga takes 2 strikes looking.
He's out.
Swings and strikes out. Yells at the ump. It's the ump. Oh, it's not my fault. Albert Bell up to bat. Hits it to center field. Sorrento up to bat. Hits it to deep right field. Rolling all the way back. Wayne Kirby up to bat.
Out.
And we're able to get a double play for change of side. And top of the 4th, McLemore, Devereaux, and Hoyles up to bat. McLemore grounds out to first. Devereaux grounds out to first. Hoyles, monster foul ball.
Ball. Ball. He's out.
And hits a line drive to the first baseman, where it's caught. And we got Jefferson, Alomar Jr., and Furman up to bat. And he gets a base hit.
Save.
Sandy Alomar Jr. up to bat.
He's out.
And
Save.
Ripken makes the catch. Furman up to bat.
He's out. He's out.
And able to convert a double play at second and first. And we have Gomez, Pagliaro, and Baines up to bat. And Gomez hits it into deep center field. He's rounding first. And he's safe on second.
Save. Save. Here I.
Pagliaro swings and misses.
He's out. Save.
Pagliaro hits it back to the pitcher.
Out.
Baines thrown out at first.
Save.
Gomez moves to third. Ripken gets a single up the middle and an RBI. And the O's are on the board. 1-1.
Here I.
Reynolds swings and misses. Reynolds hits a little blooper to shallow right field for a single. Anderson pulls it to deep right field
Save.
and gets an
Save.
RBI double.
Foul.
McLemore, foul ball. And McLemore pops out to the shortstop. And the O's are ahead, going into the bottom of the 5th, 2-1. We have Lofton, Espinoza, and Bierga up to bat. Kenny Lofton up to bat. Here's the pitch.
He's out.
Reynolds makes the catch. Espinosa up to bat.
Foul ball.
Espinosa gets a foul ball.
He's out.
Pagliaro makes a diving catch at third. Carlos Bierga. Line drive down the first baseline for a base hit. Albert Bell
He right.
takes a strike looking.
He right.
Swings and strikes. And swings and
He's
strikes. And Devereaux, Hoyles, and Gomez up to bat for the O's, top of the sixth. Devereaux, foul
Foul
ball.
ball.
Devereaux grounds out to third base.
Out.
Chris Hoyles up to bat. Chris Hoyles, monster foul ball. And hits a little blooper to the shortstop.
Out.
Thrown out at first. Gomez up to bat. Swings and misses that knuckleball. Hits it to the shortstop. Thrown out at first. Bottom of the sixth, we have Sorrento, Kirby, and Jefferson up to bat. Pagliaro makes the play in foul territory. Kirby up to bat.
Foul ball.
It's a foul ball. Gomez makes the play at first. Jefferson up to bat.
He right.
Swings and misses. Pagliaro makes the play. Throws it to first to change the side. Go to the top of the seventh, and we got Pagliaro, Baines, and Ripken up to bat. Pagliaro hits a pop fly to right field.
He's out.
And it's caught. Harold Baines up to bat.
He's
Pulls
out.
it to the first baseman. Cal Ripken up to bat. It's a base hit to shallow left field. Harold Reynolds hits it to the third baseman to change the sides. And we have Alomar Jr., Furman, and Lofton up for the Cleveland Indians. Here's the pitch.
He's out.
Pagliaro makes the catch at third. Pagliaro makes the play at third.
Out.
Kenny Lofton up to bat.
He right.
Takes the first strike looking.
He right.
Takes the second strike looking. And he's going to swing and miss. Oh no. Kenny Lofton hits a foul ball. Thank God. That was close. And Kenny Lofton swings and misses. Top of the eighth, we have Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux. And O's leading the Indians 2-1. Anderson gets a base hit into shallow right field. McLemore up to bat. Swings and misses. McLemore hits it to center field. And it's caught. Devereaux up to bat. Swings and misses at that knuckleball. Hard to time that. And Devereaux gets it past the shortstop for a single.
He's out. Save. Save.
And Anderson thrown out at third. Keeps the game alive, though.
Here I. He's out.
Oh, makes a great jumping catch in right field to retire the sides. Alright, and we go to the top of the 8th. We have Espinoza, Biarga, and Bell up for the Indians. Fielded by Pagliaro. Makes the throw to first for the first out. Carlos Biarga up to bat. Reynolds makes the play.
Out.
Albert Bell up to bat. Ripken jumps for it and misses. And Albert Bell has a base hit. Paul Sorrento up to bat. And Sorrento gets a base hit into shallow right field. Wayne Kirby up to bat.
He's out.
Reynolds makes the toss to second just in time and changes the side. And we have Pagliaro, Baines, and Ripken, top of the 9th. Pagliaro gets a double, possibly. See if he can beat the ball, and he does. He's safe on second. And Harold Baines knocks this one over the right field wall for a 2-run homer to pad the O's lead. 2 more points. Cal Ripken Jr. up to bat. And Cal Ripken Jr. foul ball.
Here I.
Swings and strikes. And Ripken hits it down the left field line. And he's going to stay on first. And Harold Reynolds belts his second homer of the season over the right field wall. Monstrous 422 feet. Brady Anderson up to bat. Grounds out to the second baseman gap. McLemore up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to the third baseman. And Devereaux up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to the shortstop. That changes the sides. The O's able to put 4 runs on the board at the top of the 9th, giving them extending their lead 6-1 as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Jefferson up to bat. Jefferson is going back.
He's out.
And McLemore makes a diving catch. Sandy Alomar Jr. up to bat.
Foul. Here I.
2 strikes for Sandy Alomar.
Foul.
Foul ball for Sandy Alomar. Ripken makes the play, throws him out at first. Furman up to bat.
He's out.
And Pagliaro makes the catch. The Orioles pound the Indians 6-1. Marlin pitchers vow to start beanball war. Their player of the game, Albert Bell, with 3 hits, 1 RBI. our player of the game. I'd say Reynolds. No, or Ripken. Ripken got on base 4 times, 4 hits, 1 RBI, 2 runs. I'd say Reynolds. That 2-run homer. He's got 3 hits. And Minnesota beats the Yanks. Seattle loses to Texas. Milwaukee beats Detroit. That's good. Let's see, Colorado beats San Diego. Nice. Let's see where we're at. Let's check some statistics. Ripken has 15 homers, 44 RBIs. Anderson, 14 home runs, 45 RBIs. Baines, 11 home runs, 41 RBIs. Yeah, I benched David Segui for Gomez. So Segui is currently not in the lineup. Just wasn't producing, and he was missing too many hits down second base. Alright, looks like we have Mike Messina versus Buntis.
Play ball.
The attendance is a little bit higher because they want to see the O's win. Brady Anderson up to bat. Anderson hits a little blooper to shortstop. And he's safe on first. McLemore, secret bunt.
Ow.
Moves Anderson to second. Devereaux hits it to shallow center for a base hit.
Ow.
And they force a double play to change. Alright. Left Rudder on base. That sucks, but got Lofton, Espinoza, and Bierga up to bat. This will be the last game of the night. Kenny Lofton takes the pitch, and he pulls it to right field for a single run home run and walks to the plate. Espinoza up to bat. Espinoza flies out to left field. Carlos Bierga. Ripken unable to make the catch. It's a single in the center field. Albert Bell. It's a monster foul ball. And unable to convert an out on that. Bell gets a base hit. And bases loaded for the Indians in the bottom of the first for Wayne Kirby.
He's out. Save.
Jefferson up to bat. It's a strike looking. Anderson able to get under it for the catch. And the Indians start off just like they did the last game, pretty much. Got on the board early. Gomez up to bat. Gomez pop fly to left field.
He's out.
Pagliaro up to bat. Gets it into foul territory.
Foul. Here I.
Swings and misses.
He's out.
And hits it to the first baseman. Harold Baines up to bat. Grounds out to the first baseman. And we got Alomar Jr., Furman, and Lofton up to bat as we go to the bottom of the second. Here's Sandy Alomar Jr. taking the first pitch. Pagliaro throws it to first.
Out.
4 out. Furman up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking.
Oh.
Takes a ball.
Oh.
Takes another ball outside. And Furman gets a base hit in the deep left field. Kenny Lofton up to bat. Kenny Lofton blasts another homer, the second of the game. Fucking Kenny Lofton. Espinoza up to bat.
He's out.
Again makes a diving catch. Carlos Bierga up to bat. And Reynolds unable to make the catch. Albert Bell.
He's out.
Ripken throws it to second to force the out. And the Indians put 2 more runs on the board with that second home run by Kenny Lofton. I swear this game does this sometimes. Like, they'll get 30 hits by the 5th inning. Ripken up to bat. Hits it to the shortstop.
Out.
Harold Reynolds up to bat. Reynolds hits a pop fly to right field.
He's out.
Anderson up to bat.
Here I.
Swings and misses.
He's
Hits it to
out.
the second baseman. Thrown out at first. And we got Sorrento, Kirby, and Jefferson up to bat. Reynolds makes the play. Throws it to first. Wayne Kirby up to bat. And McLemore misses the dive. And Kirby gets a base hit in the deep right field.
Out.
Sandy Alomar Jr. up to bat. Of course, gets a base hit. Their, 10th base hit of the game. It's 3rd inning.
Oh. Here I.
Furman.
Oh. He's out.
And that changes the side. Oh, 9 hits. Bottom of the 3rd. When we have McLemore, Devereaux, and Hoyles up to bat. McLemore hits a little noodle shot to second base. Devereaux. It's a fly ball to right field. Chris Hoyles up to bat. Oh, yeah, see? Nothing.
He's out.
It's like noodle, nothing. Lofton, Espinoza, and Bierga up to bat. The game just knows you can't win every game, like it won't let you. Unless you do some cheap stuff. Espinoza up to bat.
Here I.
Oh, Kenny Lofton didn't get a homer that time.
He's out.
Carlos Bierga up to bat. Of course. They just keep smacking like hits along the right field line.
Here I. Oh. Save.
And unable to throw out the stealer.
Here I.
Albert Bell
He's out.
hits it to Pagliaro to end the side. And we have Gomez, Pagliaro, and Baines up to bat. Gomez gets a hit down the third baseline.
Ow. He's out.
And they force a double play. Baines up to bat. It's a little dribbler to second base, thrown out at first. And they have Sorrento, Kirby, and Jefferson up to bat. I like that. Like, the heck.
Save.
Like, every single ball they hit is gonna drop. Like, short. Right before my center fielder, right fielder, or left fielder. Down the line. Devereaux gets under it. Alomar Jr. up to bat.
He's out.
That changes the side. Wow, I'm surprised. We got Ripken, Reynolds, and Anderson up to bat. Ripken swings and misses. Ripken, line drive to right field. Safe on first.
He's out.
Pagliaro, or Reynolds.
Save.
Hits it to left field. Of course, it's caught. Anderson swings and misses. Anderson hits it down the right field line for a double.
Save. Here I.
McLemore swings and misses.
Save. He's out.
Oh no, I totally messed that up. Devereaux up to bat. Swings and misses. Swings and misses. Oh, base running errors.
He's out.
And the O's unable to make any points that time. Mainly due to me. Good job, me.
Oh.
Furman takes the ball.
Here I.
Furman strings and strikes.
Here I.
Swings and strikes. Swings and strikes. Lowers his head in shame. Kenny Lofton up to bat.
Here I.
It's the first strike looking. Gomez makes the play at first. Espinoza up to bat. And Espinoza hits one just outside of Brady Anderson's reach. Not a surprise. Carlos Bierga hits one to McLemore to end the side. And they have 12 hits, 3 runs. They got 6 hits. Chris Hoyles up to bat. It's a line drive to first baseman. Of course. Gomez up to bat. Swings and misses. Swings and misses. And swings and misses.
Oh, come on!
Pagliaro up to bat.
Bubble!
And he hits it to the shortstop to change the sides. Bell, Sorrento, and Kirby up to bat. Bell takes the first strike looking. Takes the second strike looking. And Bell hits a foul ball, thankfully. Jeez. Bell hits it to Pagliaro for an out at first. Paul Sorrento takes the first strike looking. Hits it to Ripken. Out at first. Wayne Kirby up to bat. Fielded by Reynolds. We go to the top of the 8th. The O's need to rally here. Got Baines, Ripken, and Reynolds up to bat. And Baines hits it to the left fielder. Ripken hits it to shallow right field for a single. And they try to pick off Ripken. And Harold Reynolds hits it to deep right field. And they throw it to third. Ripken safe there. Try to pick off Ripken. And Anderson hits it to the third baseman, of course. McLemore hits a pop fly to left field, then changes the sides, and the O's leave runners on base again. Can't convert anything, of course. Gomez catches it. Alomar Jr. up to bat, takes the first strike looking. Thrown out at first. Furman up to bat. Takes a strike. Anderson gets under it to change the side. And we have Devereaux, Hoyles, and Gomez, top of the 9th. The O's need to rally, do something. Devereaux swings and misses. Swings and misses. And Devereaux grounds out to the second base. Chris Hoyles up to bat. Chris Hoyles launches. A base double into deep left field. Gomez thrown out at first. Hoyles in scoring position. Doesn't matter too much, I don't think. And as soon as I say that, Pagliaro smacks a 2-run homer. And that puts the O's just one behind.
Time.
And they're switching out pitchers. For Eric Plunk, I think. Baines up to bat.
Here I.
Baines swings and misses. Baines gets a base hit. And Cal Ripken belts a 2-run homer to put the O's ahead. 4-3. Harold Reynolds up to bat. Hits a dribbler down the middle, and the O's are still rallying. They've rallied in the top of the ninth, put 4 runs on the board. And Anderson
He's out.
hits it to the first base, and they get a force out at second. And we move to the bottom of the ninth with Lofton, Espinoza, and Bjerga up to bat. Kenny Lofton's had 2 home runs this game.
He's out.
Hits it back to the pitcher. Espinoza up to bat. Hits it to Anderson.
He's out.
Carlos Bjerga up to bat. And Bjerga gets a base hit.
Save.
And Albert Bell ready to hit a home run here. Albert Bell gets a single. Paul Sorrento up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking.
Here I.
It's the second strike. And
He's
Sorrento
out.
strikes out to end the ball game. The O's rally in the top of the ninth and beat the Indians 4-3. Ranger manager accuses opposing pitcher of throwing a spitball. Their player of the game, of course, and the only one that made any points, Kenny Lofton with a walk-off home run. And his second at bat, a walk-off home run. I'd say Ripken, player of the game, 3 hits, 2 RBIs, a 2 RBI home run. And Musina did great, ending the bottom of the ninth with that strikeout. Whew, that was tough. That made me sweat a little bit. Minnesota gets beat by the Yanks. And Boston beats Toronto. Let's see who we're playing against next. Check the news. That was the last game of the night. Baltimore is now 11 games ahead of Toronto. Minnesota has taken the lead away from Milwaukee and just making a run for it. Seattle is losing their lead slowly but surely. And San Diego and San Francisco just kind of go back and forth. Cincinnati losing their lead there. Atlanta is losing their lead too. Check the schedule. I can't believe we beat the Indians in that game. That was ridiculous. We were behind the whole entire time, except for the top of the ninth. Looks like we're playing the Tigers and then the Yankees, and that will be probably tomorrow sometime. Looks like June's about ready to come to an end. And June 22nd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more games for the month of June. Well, as always, thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure to clip anything that you think is awesome, like awesome home runs by Cal Ripken or awesome dive plays, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. Take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. And have a good night.